Welcome back to WorldBox. My name is Gorg, but you knew that already, didn't you? That's right, Gorg, short for gorgeous. Gorgeous. Anyway, today we're gonna make people turn into tanks. So, let's go ahead and spawn, I don't know, maybe 5 kingdoms? I'm feeling kind of crazy today. Maybe one over here, maybe one right here. Maybe one down here, what the heck, why not, you know? Maybe one in the middle here, and there's kind of an awkward amount of space right here. How about one more right here? Okay, 6 kingdoms, 6 kings. You probably read the title of the video and you're probably thinking, what the heck, that sounds crazy and fun and cool and worth subscribing for. And you're right. We have this mod called ModernBox, and it allows us to spawn a bunch of wild things. So what we're gonna do is every time a king dies for any reason, be it old age, war, slipping on a banana peel, or exploding, doesn't matter to me. But whenever they die, wherever they died, we're gonna spawn a tank. Let me just give you a little preview of what that might look like. There it is, the tank, the destructive force designed for destruction and nothing else. The other kingdoms will tremble at its power. They will try to stop it. They will try to defeat it with sticks, stones, and arrows, but they will not succeed until, of course, they themselves get their own tank. Anyway, you guys don't get that yet. Let's begin, shall we? Crank up that speed a little bit, because you know I want to see some tanks up in here. Maybe we'll give these guys some special names too. Death is strength. Realm of the Death. Enop? Let's just change that to IHOP. Fire or pain? Fire or pain? Those are your only 2 options. Fire kind of is pain. Let's just call them injured boys. Realm of the Hosh. Compassion, honor, and freedom. Realm of the Freedom. Holy Lou? Hold my shield. Let us call him Holy Shield. Nothing too fancy there. And last one, Nikon is fine. That's the guy that makes the mods, right? We'll call him the Mod Boys. And let's change the colors a little bit because we got too many of the same ones. Okay, there we go. The game is afoot. It is now year 8. The kings are all quite young and possibly healthy, except for possibly the one that lives in the realm of the death. He knows his day will come, especially if he doesn't get his bread soon. But we don't know when one of them will die. For my time playing this game, it seems completely random. They will eventually die from old age, but sometimes they just die for no reason. Sometimes they're 25 years old, living on the beach, eating vegetables all day every day, and then they die instantly, just alone while walking through the woods. I never know why sometimes. So it can happen anytime. We're gonna keep our eyes on the top corner of the screen so we don't miss it. All right, population's growing smoothly. Everyone looks like they started their 2nd village. Everyone's in the 50s except for Mod Boys. What the heck are you guys doing? This should be your video. We're using mods today. That's like your whole thing. I mean, granted, they do have not the best starting spot. It's kind of safe in the corner, but it's not the best starting spot. Personally, I think injured boys have it worse because they have to deal with crystal dudes, which I think they maybe cleared them all out, potentially. But I think them having to deal with crystal monsters spawning every now and then is definitely a disadvantage. Other than that, they do have good land and there's extra ore here, so this might be good for them. Wars are being declared. Still no king deaths, but the war might change that. IHOP versus who? IHOP versus Realm of the Death, Realm of the Freedom versus Injured Boys. We have 2 wars going on immediately. Are we gonna get a king death? Realm of the Death has already lost a village. The king is hiding out in the trees, and here come the people. He's fighting, he's killing, he's dead. Our first king has been killed. We now spawn a tank. Oh my gosh. Wait, he's helping you, but he's killing everybody. I think they also just killed their new king, whoever he was. That's gonna have to be a custom rule. If the tank that spawns kills the next king, they don't get another tank. That just seems like that could snowball into infinite tanks. But yeah, he might just be nuking their village. Oh, he might save it too. He was about to get taken. The tank is saving the village. No way, that actually turned the battle around. What the? That actually worked. Okay, oh, these 2 are fighting out too. All right, so everyone's still in it. No one's been eliminated yet. Oh, injured boys just lost their king right here. All right, I got good news for you guys. You get help, although I will say it's not always good news because sometimes that tank just blows up your own village, but it might be perfect for you guys because if you guys remember, your slogan is fire or pain, and guess what? You've certainly got a lot of that now. Isn't that nice? Cool, all right. One of the wars has ended. Oh, Yellow Kingdom was destroyed anyway. It looks like they destroyed their tank at some point. Okay, so it helps, but it doesn't mean instant win for you. They can be destroyed. Let's actually look at the stats really quick. I don't know if I actually looked. Okay, 200 health, not too hard to kill. Good to know, but it does do like 1,000 damage and at range, and it lights you on fire. So also 99% armor. I'm not really sure what that translates to, but that seems pretty high. So pretty hard to kill, a ton of damage. So not impossible, but also not easy. Let me just double check we didn't miss any. Yep, no new kings have died. Turn the speed down though, because it's going a little too quick for me. Okay, so one kingdom has been eliminated. Realm of the Freedom is trying over here, but unfortunately the tank is just in their base destroying them. And oh, the tank just blew up. I think it kind of burned itself. It lit the ground on fire and then it parked right on top of it. Not the best move if you ask me. Not the best move at all. And look at that. Realm of the Freedom's king is angry, dude. He is not happy. And oh my gosh, he just got killed. Okay, that's a tank for the Realm of the Freedom, which just lost that village, giving the tank directly to their opponents. Injured boys. That was smooth. I spawned the tank and like 2 seconds later they captured the tank. But look at that. Their next king was just slain. So they get another tank. Okay, we might get our first tank battle. Look at that. Tank versus tank action. Although this tank is on fire and doing a lot of damage, but also just blew himself up. So that's definitely going to happen a lot probably. And I think that probably means it's it for Realm of the Freedom. Goodbye, Freedom. Dang. These guys, they're currently the only one with a tank and they're looking pretty good. Mod boys are pushed to the end of the world here, but they're kind of holding on. Wait a second. Okay, for some reason, it shows all hail the new king for mod boys, but there's no death. Oh, I guess maybe their king was captured by this village. Okay, so their king left them. So no tank for you, boys. I'm sorry. Oh, wait, just kidding. I take that back. Their king was just killed. And look at that. They got pushed to the edge of the world, but a tank might just save them. If the tank can help from blowing itself up, that would be great. Looks like not so much. Honestly, they should have given these tanks fire resistance because they just kind of blow themselves up. All right, mod boys are gone. Down to 3 kingdoms left, and they're all pretty even. IHOP is declaring war on someone. What do you think IHOP would rather have? Injured boys or a holy shield? Honestly, IHOP makes me think of fire and pain, so maybe that. Okay, IHOP declared war on holy shield instead. The biggest kingdom versus the second biggest kingdom. And the king of holy shield is kind of on the front lines. They're kind of right up front. So if they die, they might be able to turn this thing around. The king of IHOP is way back here though, so he's not really at risk of dying, which means IHOP does not get a tank. And that's not a sentence I ever thought I would have to say, but here we are, man. Smash like. Okay, they're trying over here, but Holy Shield is fighting back. The king is still staying back, although, ooh, the enemies are getting closer. And Injured Boys want in on the action. This could be crazy. Who are they gonna go after? Holy Shield is, I think, losing this war, although look at that. They're trying. Okay, Holy Shield's king is fighting. He's moving straight in. He took the village back. Nice. All right, well, he's still alive. In a way, it would have been more helpful if he died. That was a weird thing to have to say, but it's kind of true. But either way, they did take the village back. Good for them. And Injured Boys declared war on Holy Shield as well. Okay, it's 2 against 1 now. But somehow, Holy Shield just took a village over here and a village over here. And now they're losing those villages, but man, they're sure trying. Oh no, the tank is here. Guys, Injured Boys brought their tank. This is not good news for our friends. Unless you're rooting for Injured Boys, in which case, it's great news for you. Oh my gosh, the tank is shooting at their king. Holy Shield's king has 18 health left, and he just got killed by the tank. Which, as you know the rules, everybody, that spawns a tank. All right, it is now tank versus tank, although this tank is just shooting at its own feet, which causes him to instantly die. The only smart tank has been Injured Boy's tank. Look at him, look at him, he's going back. He's gonna give himself some time to heal up. He's got 16 kills, he's a veteran. He's a tank, 14 years old in tank years, so that equals like, I don't know, 150? I don't really know. And Holy Shield has been pushed to the bottom of the map. Their new king is way back here, so probably no tank for them. And Injured Boys and IHOP are almost perfectly even population, so it might end up being the two of them versus each other for the final winner, and that's gonna be interesting to watch. Injured Boys' tank is on fire, and they lost it. Currently no tanks on the field. That was definitely the best tank so far. It was on a rampage, dude. Holy Shield is losing it. They're falling apart. IHOP is taking over big time over here. Oh, but the war might be ending. Will it end quick enough for it to matter? Wait, yellow just lost their king. You know what that means, boys. Boom. It's tank time, everyone. And this time, the tank did not spawn on spawn enemies, so they actually get to shoot from a range. That is way more helpful. Okay, rules are rules. The new king here also just died, which means yellow gets another tank right here. This one's gonna be a little close. Can he prevent himself from lighting on fire? That's a negative, everyone. Although, wait. Oh no, the village just got captured with the tanks in it. Now red has 2 new tanks. How could they have let this happen? How did they capture the village with the tanks in it? Let me just double check here. Yeah, Angry Villagers is on, so I don't know how that happened, but oh wait, yellow took them back. Jeez, what is going on here? Okay, yellow's got 2 tanks again. They are holding it together. They are the only kingdom with tanks, the smallest kingdom, currently at war with just red, but the tanks are gonna do their best to keep them in this game as long as possible. I kind of love that. Holy shield, no, please, don't do it. No. Okay, red team took the tanks back and looks like lost both of them already. Yep, they're both gone. Okay, well, looks like yellow's king is right up front and that gives them a tank, but I think it might be just about over for them. Oh wait, the war's over. They declared peace. They're going home. Okay, let me just double check because there was a lot going there. Make sure no other kings died of old age. Okay, yeah, nope, no other kings died during that. How old are these new kings up here? Injured Boy's king is 59, doing pretty well. He's definitely getting old, but he's got some years left in him. And then IHOP, how are you doing? 68, prime IHOP age. I bet you're eating pancakes all day, every day, man. Your days are numbered, and when you go, you're turning into a tank. We can't wait. Currently, there is peace amongst the land. 2 giant kingdoms, fairly close in population, and 1 tiny kingdom with 1 village, but also 1 tank. Who will win? Honestly, I can't decide if the tanks are actually helpful or not. It's kind of like the same thing as dropping a bomb on the armies. It kind of blows up both sides' armies in a way. Unless you're smart with the tank and keep him back, then it is helpful. Like we saw red do, they did a lot of smart things with their tank. Everyone else, not so much. Okay, IHOP's declaring war on someone. Who is it gonna be? Man, if it's the big kingdom, that could be oh, it's the big kingdom. Okay, and both their kings are pretty close to the front lines. Blue is definitely closer, so this probably will get some tanks in here. All right, IHOP's king is on the front lines. Then what is he doing, bro? Does he know he turns into a tank? Okay, this is gonna do so much damage to all these red guys. Look at them, they have no idea a tank is about to show up, blow all of them up, and then itself. All right. Oh my gosh, dude. Why are you shooting over there, dude? What is your problem? Ooh, the red king was just killed right over here. What was he doing way out here? Okay, awkwardly, that does spawn a tank in blue territory. I mean, I didn't really think about that. The red king was just killed in blue land, which would spawn it as a blue tank. I mean, rules are rules, right? I spawned the tank where the king died, I guess, regardless of what happens. So your king died and then turned into an enemy tank. That is some bad luck, buddy. And it's right where the other tank just was, so now there's even more destruction. And if I'm not mistaken, I am mistaken. Okay, blue is actually fighting back because of that. The 2 tanks actually helped him. Oh, but look at that. Oh no, it happened again. Red just lost their king right here, right before the village was turned blue. Okay, so now blue has 2 tanks and is actually winning this war now. Kind of. They are still losing villages. Oh, another red king was killed, but this time in red land. So now red gets their first tank, although you gotta be kidding me. Okay, blue almost took it. That would have been crazy. Okay, populations are kind of going back and forth, but red is down by a lot. And they're getting, let me tell you, they're getting a lot of fire and pain. I know I made that joke already, but it's still true. A lot of fire and a lot of pain. Okay, it looks like blue still has this tank in their village, low health. They still have this tank over here, which has 14 kills and, you know, low health, but not too bad. And it looks like red lost their tank at some point. It probably blew itself up because that's just how it is sometimes. Funnily enough, yellow is still alive. And they actually founded a new village way over here. So they're sneakily just scooping up land during this big war. The Red King is in enemy territory over here. You better get back behind your lines. Bro, come on, man. Okay, well, blue gets a tank. Nice work, buddy. Why does he keep doing that? He keeps going into enemy territory and then dying. It's almost like he doesn't know the rules of the game. Oh my gosh. Their new king is doing the same exact thing. Where did he go? Okay, lucky for him, they took that village. He's still alive. All right, red is fighting back, kind of, but the red king is just so reckless, dude. They love fire and pain. They're always low health and then attacking. It's fine if you die, but just die on your own land, man. What? There you go. There you go. Okay. Okay, they died on their own land. There we go. Red tank. Oh my gosh, and blue captured it. Bro, red is falling apart. They were up by 200 population at the start of this war, but they've just given so many tanks to blue. Blue is doing so well. Look at this. And they're using the tanks really smartly. They're just shooting over the mountain at people, keeping themselves safe. Although, you know, they're kind of blowing up maybe some of their own army, but that's just how it is, man. Okay, the new red king is over here, and he just joined the other side. Is that it for them? Last village over here. Oh, red took another village with a new king. Okay, and the two tanks are not letting that happen, dude. Oh, you want to take the village back? Fine, we'll blow it up. No one can have it. Oh, that's it for injured boys. They're gone. All right, well, I wonder who's gonna win. IHOP with almost 1,300 population, or Holy Shield with 89. But you forget, Holy Shield still has a tank, and this tank, although it's never seen action, is ready. Okay, I guess we just sit here until IHOP declares war on Holy Shield, huh? Looks like IHOP has 3 tanks. There's one here, there's one still over here, and then they still have one way up here. So 3 tanks versus 1. These odds don't look great. But I mean, still no wars have been declared. Population, oh, there it goes. I was gonna say, if they wait long enough and Holy Shield's king dies of old age, then at least they could have 2 tanks defending this corner. But it looks like IHOP is not wasting any more time. It is time to declare war. There it goes, and immediately their tank goes to war. But the fire is too much. He, instead of shooting the enemy army over here, he shoots backwards into his own kingdom, also lighting himself on fire, causing himself to die. All right, and look at that. The king of blue just died way over here. Must be from old age, because yeah, he was safe back there. Okay, looks like this village was already destroyed by the tank, and I think that's probably gonna be it for the Holy Shield. I say that they fought well. They got second place, and to me, that means something, all right? After everything that happened, they managed to get second place. Thanks to their tank kind of guarding the entrance to their only village, they managed to scare off their enemies for a long time. And there you have it. IHOP, also known as the International House of Pancakes, takes the win. Gosh, that makes me want pancakes, doesn't it? Who else wants pancakes? Just me? Okay, I'm gonna go get pancakes now. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Honestly, I think if we ever did this again, I would probably give the tanks fireproof, because honestly, them lighting themselves on fire was a little unfortunate, but it did also make it kind of funny. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.